SBCs, happy Juneteenth, Father's Day. Well, belated because I'm late on both those things, but I am here with another video for you guys. I decided to give you a story time while I do my retwist. This is not my first retwist, but it has been a month since my hair has been locked. So I was like, why not, do something productive with the SBCs, you know what I'm saying, while I'm trying to take down this hair. So before we get into today's video, I'm gonna need you to like, I'm gonna need you to subscribe, I'm gonna need you to comment, I'm gonna need you to do everything for this video because I need my analytics to go up, because at first they were going, now they're not going. I don't know what the deal is, but I know my real supporters, my real SBCs got my back. So if y'all can do that for the kid, that would be greatly appreciated. But enough of me just rambling and going on. I think it's time to get into today's video. Okay, so let's give you, this is my hair, y'all. I'm looking scruffy, 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 scruffy. I'm tripping. All right, so so basically, I'm gonna give y'all a story time on how I had a stalker, basically. So I know y'all probably like, what in God's green earth just happened? Her hair wasn't done. So I recorded the story time, but because I was so focused on twisting my hair, I couldn't give y'all the proper stuff, so I'm re-recording it. So basically, this is to get down the tea, the everything, all right? So it was like a regular smegular day or whatever, and the store was slow, but it wasn't like slow like desert slow, but it was slow enough to like just lounge and chill or whatever. So I was at the register cleaning it up or whatever, and this man comes in the store. Didn't think nothing much of it, he seemed harmless, right? So he came in and he was like, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, okay, and he was like, so I'm trying to find khaki uniform pants for my son, and I done went all over and I can't find any, and da. And I was like, yeah, we're out of khakis too. A lot of parents been coming in here, but they haven't been finding their kids' sizes. But I'm gonna do my job. So I'm like, we can order it for you, but it'll take about 7 business days. He was like, but what if they don't fit? And I was like, you can always return them within the 45-day, 30-day return policy, whatever. I can't remember how many days it was. It was either 30 or 45. And we can give you your money back, or if you want to get some other pants, you can. So he was like, all right, cool. So I was ordering the pants for him. It was like simple small talk. He was telling me what school his son went to. I was like, oh, okay, I went there. And he was like, oh, for real, what class are you? And I was like, 17. He was like, oh, so you're old. And I was like, I'm still a baby in a sense, because y'all, if I'm being completely honest, when older men be hitting on me, I be feeling so uncomfortable, This man looked like he was close to like 50. And and so he was like, basically like, was like, oh, okay, and everything. He was like, so what you do? And I was like, I'm working and I'm going to school for my business degree. And he was like, oh, okay. So left alone right there, right? But I think you should be mindful, like anytime you telling people your business, like be mindful, because it was just like simple conversation. I didn't think that much of it, but so ordered the pants, he left. Like I said, didn't think that much of it. He came back within that time period. Like he came back after he got his pants, and he came in the store and was like, they don't fit. He was with his son, and he was like, I told you I'll be back type energy. And I was like, okay. And he was like, why you acting like that? And I was like, acting like nothing. And he sent his son off to go find pants, and he was like his energy shifted from when he came the first time, and he was like on some I'm trying to talk to you energy. He was like, you miss me and stuff like that. And like I just straight up ignored it, because I was like, I'm not even finna laugh at that, because I don't need him thinking he done spit some game or something and I'm playing hard to get. So I was like, what was wrong with your son's pants? Were they too tight, too big? Da 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 da. And then he was like, no, they were just too small. And I was like, what size are you looking for? And he was like, XYZ, because the son came back and was like, he couldn't find the size. So then I'm like calling over the walkie, asking him to get some pants, woo woo, find the pants. He was like, thank you so much for assisting me. And he was like, I'll see you again. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, like usually when somebody say they'll see you again, and be like, okay, when the next couple of months come by, I'll come back for some pants. After this man said he will see me again, y'all, no cap, all facts. He was coming to the store consistently, day after day after day after day. I told my team that I was tripping, and I was like, bro, I promise to you, this man be shopping in here every day, and he don't even be like shopping. He just be in there. So they was like, you sure? And I was like, bruh, yes. So it was like a whole week went by and he came back. So it's going on like week 2. And I finally decided to say something in a roundabout way, but I didn't want to be like, aggressive, because people like that, I don't know, they could be crazy. So I was like, you coming in here in the store almost every day, they might as well put you on payroll, laughing about it. I was like, you need that many clothes? And he was like, oh, you must don't want me in the store. And I was like, I'm just asking. And he was like being weird about it. So after I said what I said, I didn't see him anymore. But I still came home and I told my parents about it. I was like, I promise I'm not crazy. I promise this man like stalking me, whatever type junk. And then so my dad, in the midst of me going to work in the morning, my dad would follow my car on the way of him going to work, making sure I got out the car fine, didn't see nobody and stuff like that. Didn't see him at my job anymore, pretty much. So I was like, all right, cool. So then one particular day I was at the grocery store up the street from my house. I saw him and I was trying to like avoid him. I was like, good, he didn't see me. So like I'm trying to like avoid this man in the shop or whatever. And he's following me on every single aisle. Like I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not being paranoid. Like I went every single aisle. And this man was following me on every single aisle. I stayed on the diaper aisle for the longest. I ain't got no kids. And he was on the diaper aisle for the longest. So then in the midst of me walking every single aisle, I told my friend to call me. So she called me and I was like, but in the message, I was like, whatever I say over this phone, call me right now. Whatever I say on this phone, just go along with it. So she was like, all right, cool, bet. And I was like, girl, I can't find what you looking for in this store. I know you sitting in the car, but I don't know, I can't find it. I think I'm gonna just go back to the car. And that's when he disappeared. So I was like, bruh, this man followed me, whatever. My parents said next time I see him, call the police. So yeah. So I saw this man all the time at Publix. Now you could say, Lydia, people stay in your area. This man don't stay in my area, because when we was doing that quick little small talk 1, 2, 3, he said he don't even stay on that side of town where he came to get the khakis. He just tried to come over here on this side of on the side of town I was on, to maybe like possibly like maybe they got khakis on that side of town, and we didn't in no sense or whatever. So I would see that man at Publix consistently, and I would try to avoid him or whatever. And he would talk to me, and he was like, hey, hey, hey. Every single time I saw him, like, hey, hey, hey. And I remember one time he saw me, and he tried to be aggressive. He was like, hey, how you been? Da 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 da. Like, where's my hug? Sorry, y'all, the camera clicked off. But I was like, hug? I was like, oh, no. I don't even hug the people who I know. Like, I'm not a hugger. So, what? So, yeah. So, I basically said in a roundabout way, I was like, you're making me feel uncomfortable. I would appreciate it if you, like, stop whatever you're doing. And he was like, what are you talking about? Like, playing dumb. And I was like, I know what you're doing. Can you, like, stop? Like, seriously, it's not funny. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He caught an attitude and he left. And I didn't even I stayed in the store for a little bit. I called my mom and I waited up in the store until she got up in the store with me, because I was like, I don't feel safe. Can you please like come in the store and walk me back to my car type energy. And she did, but we went grocery shopping first and then came back home. And then I didn't see him since, but yeah, like, I don't know, that was like the most craziest stalkerish experience I have ever dealt with. And long story short, we just have to be careful and mindful of like just the small details, the small information we hand people, because you don't know what people like. You just don't know people's state of mind. Like, you think it's innocent, you think it's nothing, and they could turn into something bigger. And I'm just grateful that, you know, God protected me during that and I didn't get abducted or something, because I swear to y'all, I felt like that man was clocking my moves. Like, seriously. Like, every move, every step, every second, it was being clocked. Because I'm like, it's too many coincidences why every time I'm going out, I'm seeing this person. And eventually I did see him like months later, and he didn't approach me, he didn't talk to me, he didn't do nothing. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. And so yeah, that was like my crazy experience. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I love you guys. Y'all are a blessing. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, do it all so my analytics can do what they need to do. This is my previous podcast episode, so listen and tune into that. That's really funny and stuff like that. And I have so much lined up on the podcast that you don't want to miss any episode I'm dropping soon. This was an episode I was also on. I was invited to do my mom's podcast. And so yeah, in words of motivation, continue to strive, continue to be great, continue to be the amazing person that you are. And don't text her, don't text him, don't call him, don't call her. They're in your past for a reason. You're trying to progress. Don't fall back into the temptation of like being missed type energy. Cause I don't know, I think it's like when people have more time on their hands, they feel like, you know, like, I'm lonely and I'm missed and da 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 da. Like, continue to strive, continue to be great, continue to put in that work, continue to put in that time, and that's on period. But I love you, SPCs, and I will see you in another video. I'm so sorry for this late upload, but your girl be busy. But yeah, I'm out this thing, y'all.